Welcome and thank you for joining in today. I'm Christine.
And I'm Amanda, and we are Stress Less Cooks. I'm new to cooking, and the process itself can be very overwhelming, from knowing what to cook to preparing and then cooking in general. So sometimes I really don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know if I'm doing it right.
And for me, I'm just the opposite. After a stressful day at work, nothing feels better to me than coming home and relaxing and cooking a meal for people that I care about.
And so hopefully today, through this process, you'll learn some helpful tips and tricks that Aunt Christine's learned over the years, and then my perspective as a new cook, asking all the questions you wouldn't find in a cookbook.
So what would you like to start with today, Amanda?
So I think today we're going to do a breakfast meal, and first we're going to start on our marmalade. It's nice to know how to cook a marmalade. I mean to create a marmalade, of course you can buy it at the store, but a lot of the time it doesn't have the same intensity of flavor and freshness. So we're going to do a short, quick, and easy marmalade today. It's a pineapple and orange marmalade.
You want to make sure there's something called mise en place, and you want to make sure everything is in place. So what we have here is all the tools and the equipment and the ingredients that we need for creating this recipe.
Yeah, it's very helpful to be organized when cooking, right?
Mm-hmm. The last thing you want is if you're frying things on the pan or cooking up some vegetables and you don't have everything already chopped up and ready, because timing is critical when you're cooking, so you want to have everything in its place. We also are going to use a pie plate today to grate into.
So why do you use a pie plate?
I use a pie plate to grate into instead of the cutting board itself or a bowl, because bowls are round and it's hard sometimes to get this to fit down in there and keep it solid, and this is just a more solid workspace.
Okay, so I never know how far I'm supposed to grate down. When will I know that enough is enough?
Okay, if you've gotten to your fingers, you've gone too far. But other than that,
what about that white membrane?
Yeah, you don't want to get down to that white membrane or that pithy part. So you can see there's a little bit of a pithy part here. You don't want to go that far down. And when you're, just for a split second, you kind of want to just hold this and, and as you're grating, you can just kind of turn it just a little bit. You're just getting, see how I've still got the white pithy part there? So if you want to give that a go. Alright, so what we're going to do this with 2 oranges. So I'm going to set this over here and I'm going to get Amanda started on cutting off some of this the pithy part. So she's just going to kind of take a knife and we just want to get that off of there, because that part is going to be bitter and we don't want that in our jam. So what we've done is we've just taken that off, and now we're going to just section this off into sections. So you can do that with yours. And,
I didn't get this part.
Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take these sections. That's looking great. Doing great. And we're going to put them in our food processor. Okay. So Amanda, that's you. We'll leave that for you.
I don't know the best way to do this. Yeah.
Perfect. I think you're doing an excellent job.
Do I need to be light with it?
Just press it down and twist while you're on there. Yep, that's it. For me, I just like my lemons at room temperature. I seem to be able to get the juice out of it easier. I've seen some people put their lemons in the microwave just to kind of thaw them if they've stored them in the refrigerator, but I just keep them at room temperature.
So that question again, when do I know when enough is enough?
Well, you just pick it up and look at it and just see, and show it to them. So yeah, that's probably enough. You've probably gotten everything out of that you're going to get.
This is hard labor here.
Hi, welcome back. We have let this sit, we've microwaved it for 10 minutes in 2-minute increments, and we've let it sit for 10 minutes, and we're now ready to put it into our jars. Ladle that in there.
Well, I think I'm definitely going to use these as gifts for the family, friends. These serve as great holiday gifts as well.
Stay tuned for more
Stress Less Cooks. Until next time.